Mom lied at her retirement party about being a good mother when she was never there for me. So I grabbed the microphone and told everyone the truth about how my dad raised me alone while she focused only on her career. My mom stood at the podium in front of 200 coworkers, wearing a dress that cost more than my dad's monthly rent, and told them she owed everything to her family. "My daughter is my greatest achievement," she said, her voice cracking like she actually meant it. Being a mother taught me the patience and dedication I brought to this company every single day. I was sitting in the front row next to my dad, who was squeezing his hands together so hard his knuckles were white. He'd driven 3 hours to be here because Mom insisted we both come. She wanted the picture, the family photo for the company newsletter, the proof that she had it all. But here's what 200 people in that ballroom didn't know. My dad raised me completely alone. My mom left when I was 4. Not physically, she still lived in the house until I was 9, but she was gone before sunrise and back after I was asleep 6 days a week. My dad worked night shifts at a warehouse so he could be home during the day. He'd pick me up from school, help with homework, cook dinner, braid my hair for picture day. When I had the flu in 2nd grade, he slept on my bedroom floor for 5 nights because I was scared of throwing up alone. Mom was in Tokyo closing a deal. When I got my first period at 11, I called my dad from the school bathroom crying. He drove there in 12 minutes with a grocery bag full of every product the store had because he didn't know which one to get. Mom was at a conference in Atlanta. She texted back 3 hours later, "Tell her to use the ones under my bathroom sink." When I made the volleyball team, Dad sat in the bleachers at every single game. He learned the rules from YouTube and screamed so loud the ref once told him to tone it down. Mom came to 1 game in 4 years and spent the whole time on her laptop. When I was 9, she moved out officially, said she needed to be closer to the office. Her new apartment was 14 minutes from headquarters, 45 minutes from me. The custody agreement said weekends, but she canceled more than she showed up. I'd pack my bag every Friday and sit by the front door waiting. My dad would watch from the kitchen, pretending to wash dishes that were already clean. "Something came up at work, sweetheart. Next weekend, I promise." After a while, I stopped packing the bag. When I was 13, I needed a dress for the 8th grade formal. Dad took me to 4 different stores. He sat outside fitting rooms for 3 hours without complaining once. When I finally found one, he teared up and said I looked like a princess. Mom sent a gift card, $50. She spelled my name wrong on the card, wrote Kira instead of Kira, her own daughter's name. My dad never missed a conference, a birthday, a school play. He taught himself to cook Thai food because it was my favorite. He sat with me through every college application and cried harder than I did when I got accepted. Now here she was, taking credit for all of it. "Balancing career and motherhood was the hardest thing I've ever done," she continued, dabbing her eyes. "My little girl turned out wonderful because I never gave up on being present." My dad looked down at his shoes, the same ones he wore to my graduation because he couldn't afford new ones. The man who sold his truck so I could have a car for college, who ate canned soup for months so my tuition wouldn't have gaps. She was erasing him. When the applause started, something inside me broke. I stood up before I even decided to. I walked to the stage and gently took the microphone from her hand. She looked confused but didn't fight me on stage. Probably thought I was giving a tribute. "Hi everyone, I'm Kira, her daughter." The room went quiet. "Everything she just told you is a lie." Her face went from confused to furious. She reached for the mic but I stepped back. My dad is sitting right there. He raised me by himself. He braided my hair. He cooked my meals. He came to every game, every play, every conference. He sold his truck so I could go to college. I looked directly at her. "You missed my first period, my first formal, my first heartbreak, and my graduation dinner because of this company. You spelled my name wrong on a birthday card when I was 13. Dead silence. You didn't balance anything. You chose, and that's fine. But you don't get to rewrite history in front of the man who actually raised me." I set the microphone down and walked back to my seat. My dad was crying. I took his hand and we walked out together. She didn't follow us.